So in this video, I talk about the prediction and analysis for the HD Home Depot stocks fluctuation target high and target low for the next week. So HD last month generally it dropped significantly last month from almost from this opening price. For the last month is around to $332 to all the way down to almost like $300, almost dropped $33. So and this month it opened here. This is the monthly chart. This is the HD monthly chart. This is right now. This is the daily chart. So this month it opened here. It still have a generally relatively decreasing trend, and it decreased to down to this blue trend line. So. And when the last month it closed here, and this month when it opened above this trend lines, in the future it will have a increasing trend, but first it will still trying to find a support. So it dropped here, dropped down to this blue trend line, and dropped a little bit below this blue trend line, and almost touched this, but it still have a gap, and then it started to have a reversal. So generally this this trend line could be a support for this month, so or at least for the near future. And right now it is increased above this. This is the weekly chart, and last week it opened here, exactly opened a little bit below the yellow trend line. As I mentioned before, when it opened below the yellow trend line, typically it will have a decreasing trend. It will always drop down to the bottom trend line, and even though it have a little bit temporary increase, but then for the whole week it's still dropped down to this bottom blue trend line, and even dropped a little bit more because many people are afraid of that and then oversold it. So this it was closed above this blue trend line, and the next week if it is opened still below this yellow trend line, it may drop down to this $289. So generally this $289 is a good support. And if we see this daily chart, and the last Friday daily, it also have a good push up to this, almost to this top yellow trend line, to around $294. So next week the fluctuation range is expected to be between this $290 and $295, and next week is $298 to this $289. So generally from this monthly chart and the weekly chart, it will probably very likely this could be the low of this month. So but in case low end when it reaches to the monthly low, and it may have a little bit more fluctuation or moved back and forth around this area. So if it dropped below this price, it may still have a possibility to touch this bottom blue trend line. This price is around $285, but even though it dropped down to this $285, it still is a good support for the monthly chart, monthly fluctuation. So even though you buy it at this blue trend line, or this price is around $290, even though you buy it around $290 or around this blue trend line, it's still a relatively good low price region, and it will have monthly for the whole month. It will still have a good chance to increase at least to this $299, or may even reach to this yellow trend line to $306 for the whole month. $306 for the whole month. So basically, right now it's generally it's a low price region, and when it increases to increase from a bottom to the top, when it reaches to this each trend lines, like a blue trend line or yellow trend line, it may still becomes a temporary resistance. It may have a temporary drop, but the general trend, when it reaches to this low, monthly low, and it will gradually increase, and if it breaks through this blue trend line, this price is around $298. If it breaks through this one, it will still have a good chance to reach to this yellow trend line. So generally, right now, if you purchase it around this price, $287, generally, even though it dropped a little bit more, but you will still have a good chance to get a higher price. So it generally is a low price region for this price region. So if you are interested in this kind of a prediction and analysis, you are welcome to subscribe Youpin Stock Trend Prediction channel, or watch more video in YouTube.